Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today, the crypto market is back in the green. Now, obviously, by the time I post this video, which might be an hour or two in the future, it might not look as green as it is right now, but as it currently stands, the crypto market is up a whopping 8.3 or 8.38%, which is crazy, and a lot of coins are actually pumping 20 to 30% over the last 24 hours, which leads me to make a video about what I think is going on right now. So we've read, of course, a lot about the Luna situation. Binance stepped in to talk about it, and there's a lot going on as they're talking about a potential bailout with some bigger asset managers, which again could be huge, but we'll have to see about that. We've also noticed they've been halted indefinitely, which again basically means we don't know what's going to happen in the near future. It's just something to make sure you guys understand and are aware of, that we don't know how Terra is going to look like in the near future. There's a couple of things which happened to the founder, which leaves us to believe that he might be gonna be going into hiding for a little bit, and there's a lot that's happening to the Luna supply, which have basically made it so that not that many people are interested in buying it anymore for the actual use case. They're only buying it right now for the memes or for this little quick spike, hopefully. This video is sponsored by Capital.com. Capital.com is an award-winning and a high-quality CFD broker trusted by over 500,000 clients around the globe. The Capital Group is authorized and regulated by major financial regulators and provides access to over 6,500 of the most popular global markets where you can trade CFDs on stocks, commodities, foreign exchange, and even crypto on a seamless trading platform. For new investors, there are 30 free training courses as well as a demo account function, so if you just start to learn about crypto, I highly recommend to gain some experience with a demo account. With several advanced technical instruments and a leverage of up to 30 times, the platform provides a unique trading experience. And best of all, registering on the platform takes just a couple of minutes, so what are you waiting for? Sign up to Capital.com using the link down below and practice on the demo and trade smart with Capital.com. Then again, in the real world, there's a lot happening. Bitcoin hit 25 point something thousand, and many people are thinking that this was the bottom for Bitcoin where things are going to start spiking from yet again. Right now, the realized losses are at like a crazy high because people are starting to notice, hey, crypto's going down, down, down. Things are looking to get worse. Let me sell on my crypto. And that specific fact, and the fact that we dropped below 27,000, which was the 200 weekly EMA for Bitcoin, that was one of the most important levels, has showcased to me, okay, there's all this FUD. There's all this fear, uncertainty, doubt that people are putting out. There's so many people who are realizing the profits at this point. And when I say profit, I mean losses. This could really be a good point to turn around at. Now, I'm not saying that there's not going to be a lower point for Bitcoin, but I am saying we can actually start to see when these dips are going to kind of pick itself up and how the manipulation is happening in the space, if you were to ask me. Purely based on what we have kind of recognized as a little pattern. And right now it's looking as if a lot of people are selling their money at a loss because they're too afraid to keep going on, which is interesting. It is very, very interesting. Having said that, Terra, as I said, switched off a little bit. Elon Musk just stopped Twitter deal after reports showed that Twitter spam accounts represent less than 5% of users. I'm not exactly sure how that could be a big reason, but he said, Twitter deal is temporarily on hold pending details supporting calculation that spam and fake accounts do indeed represent less than 5% of the users. Not sure why that's such a big point of debate. If our Twitter bid succeeds, we will defeat the spam bots or die trying, is what he said earlier, and it's just been put on hold. Not a good thing, not a bad thing, it's been put on hold, and we'll see pretty shortly what comes out of that. Over in the UAE, things are looking really amazing as the flag carrier Emirates, the most popular airlines, seeks to employ Bitcoin as a payment option for their services, which is amazing. I told you guys before, I use Emirates about twice a month or so, if not more. So them getting into this crypto thing, now I use my crypto card. And I've said this before as well. Crypto adoption, I mean, we're all talking about crypto being usable in the literal sense, but if you're using crypto cards, you can mostly buy anything nowadays. And Dubai is one of the most open countries in that sense as well, where you can actually rent your apartment, buy your apartment with crypto, they don't care. But now also book your flights with crypto, which is amazing. I'm waiting for the moment in where you can actually pay your phone bill with crypto. Then again, right now I'm just using crypto cards, which is essentially the same for me, but all right. Regarding liquidations, it's actually funny to me how not more people are getting wrecked over the last 24 hours. Right now, the number one is actually Ethereum rather than Bitcoin, as obviously it's $400 million in the last 24 hours. It's a lot. That is mostly shorts, but it's kind of like 50-50. Why? Well, because the price is pumping and dumping literally like crazy. It's very interesting to watch the Bitcoin price move right now, and it's very hard to predict what's going to happen in the near future, purely based on all this uncertainty in the market. One thing I want to quickly say before we move on as well is regarding XRP. You guys probably know by now that I'm a big fan of XRP. I would never say the price is certainly going to go up. I'm never saying anything like that, nor can I tell you exactly where the price is going to go now. What I can tell you though is that I think there's three main reasons why, if the price would increase, what the causes would be. One is the lawsuit settlement. Two is the exchange listings, and three is the actual utility. In that order. Then again, the Luna situation right now has brought a lot of attention to most likely enforcement cases against crypto and how the regulations are looking like. We've seen Janet Yellen talk about stablecoin regulation right now. She's actually said on the 10th and 12th of May, just right now, basically she's talking about how it's actually not that big a deal yet where we need to be afraid of it, specifically for the CBDC ecosystem, but they're also talking about how to regulate it properly. And that kind of comes back to, okay, what defines a stablecoin? Why would a stablecoin potentially be a security in some way, shape, or form? How does that all work? Can we sue them? Yada, yada, yada. And the more of that goes on, the more people will look back at Ripple and XRP and most likely get a nice verdict on the fact that that is most likely not a security either. Again, that is just my opinion on the matter, but I still believe that that is going to be the most detrimental factor to the price. Might take some time, but I honestly think the whole Luna situation is only a bullish thing for it. Then we've also seen something interesting. It said the famed Bitcoin enthusiast Max Kaiser hints that Cardano's ADA could be next to collapse after Luna. I just want you guys all to understand that whatever happened to Luna here has been a long time coming. Even though a lot of people are not acknowledging it, including me, the UST Luna ecosystem was not built properly. There were a couple of fatal mistakes which I described before. With Cardano, the only thing they have to do is over-collateralize, and your stablecoin or anything along those sorts would most likely not crash. In the way in which UST worked, it's a system of basically minting and burning Luna, which makes the price stable. With USDT and whatnot, it's just proper backing to the core to make sure that anybody could ever cash out their USDT for $1, which leaves it so that even if many people were to come and say, hey, I want to get out of it, they always could. And if they always can, then there's not really that big of a risk to the price destabilizing. Specifically, if you're collateralized, for example, for 120%, there's almost nothing which can happen. There's other couple of minor pieces I need to discuss. Germany announced that there's no crypto sale tax if you're holding crypto for more than 1 year. Just something you need to quickly know. In terms of Ripple, XRP, yada, 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 we're expecting a new answer from Ripple's side to the SEC's assertions over Hinman emails expected today. Basically, the SEC said a lot of things about those Hinman emails, which they're hiding, and we are expecting them to give a new answer today, which can be huge. Again, the result is what matters the most, but it's just a nice little update, which I am going to definitely update myself on. And then Elon Musk has also claimed that Dogecoin has potential as a currency, which is funny because it's Dogecoin, which makes it funny. But yeah, that was it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I just covered all the most important crypto news that I could find in a couple of minutes here just to get you guys up to date, and I'll most likely do another Terra stream or whatever later today. We'll see how it goes and what comes out, but yeah.